Crazy Joe here with Big Dog Jimmy. We've got the WWE draft right around the corner on July 9th. It is July 1st, 2016 right now, for the Raw and SmackDown draft is coming up soon, and it is going to be live on SmackDown from what they're saying. And this is my review exclusively for NXT for who should be brought up for from NXT and put on Raw or SmackDown. With some of the guys, I might say where they should go if it comes to me when I see their name. Some of them I'm just going to say I want them up on Raw or SmackDown. Now, it is going to be a huge event. I would like to see them raid the NXT roster personally because it would be awesome to see a lot of these individuals come up and liven up the Raw and SmackDown rosters because there will be multiple first time evers, never before happened, especially in WWE, but also anywhere, even on indie networks, wrestling and stuff. So, this is going to be huge. They have the opportunity to shake up the wrestling world to its core with NXT and also with guys on independent scene, guys who aren't booked and whatnot. And there'll be some separate videos about different guys on the indie scenes who are signed or aren't signed. I might not know if they are, or WWE could buy out their contract and bring them in, if they have them, or pay out for their indie shows for them to pay back or whatever, buy them out to where they can come up and be on Raw or SmackDown. Some guys return as well. I would like to see debuts. I'd like to see a huge gigantic news day for SmackDown's draft, where it will just shake up the wrestling world for years to come. Now, let's get into it. Austin Aries, he definitely, in my opinion, has to come up. I was surprised that he started and that they signed him to NXT before bringing him right up. But this is the perfect thing with the draft, with SmackDown and Raw, where they can bring a lot of guys up and then make a lot of new matches and stuff. And I'm just so excited for it because it's going to be awesome. Like, there's people complaining about it. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You complaining about something that has potential to be an amazing and awesome thing with 3 back-to-back days, sometimes with wrestling on, the special event on Sunday, then Raw, and then SmackDown. This is going to be huge and awesome. I will not get sick of it unless they do a bunch of storylines to make me feel stupid. But anyways, Austin Aries is a huge must to come up in the draft from NXT, in my opinion. Bobby Roode, the it factor of professional wrestling. I want to see him drafted over to Raw. Austin Aries would be cool to have him on SmackDown to where they're both not on the same show. Someday down the road, maybe have them. American Alpha with Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. Bring the tag team up as a whole and put them on one of the shows would be an awesome and amazing thing. I'd be really excited about that. Finn Balor is a huge must. He is like the number one on my list of guys who have to come up during the draft. And because his red and black, I put him on Raw. You know what I mean? Hideo Itami just returned on June 30th at a house show in NXT in a live event. It would be awesome to bring him up. I would like to, in one aspect, I'd like to see him stay in NXT, win the NXT Championship off of Samoa Joe, have him have a run down there. But at the same time, I want to see Hideo Itami come up to the Raw main roster or SmackDown. I'd probably put him on SmackDown so him and Balor wouldn't be on the same show, even though it would be cool to have them both on the same show so at times they could team up. So there is the mixture of the two of that, with that. Johnny Gargano, that would be awesome to see him come up to Raw or SmackDown. Probably won't happen. But Mojo Rawley would be wicked awesome. I would love to see him come up to Raw or SmackDown and join Zack Ryder, whatever show Zack Ryder ends up on. I'd like to see Mojo Rawley on there with him so we could get the hype bros back together again. That would be awesome. And then Samoa Joe, the NXT champion. Hey, Kevin Owens was on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, so why can't Samoa Joe do it too? And then eventually drop the championship. Shinsuke Nakamura would be a huge, awesome. It'd be awesome to bring him up to Raw or SmackDown. Probably SmackDown because you got the red pants. But then just because you're wearing red doesn't mean you got to be on Raw. You know what I mean? But it would be awesome to see him come up there as well. There is Tomas Ciampa. I'd like to see him come up as well. There are I feel like there's names missing here. You know, I already said Austin Aries. I won't be surprised to see Blake and Murphy come up, even though I'm not fans of theirs. You know, I mean, some people like them, some people don't. You know, so I mean, it is what it is. Um, yeah, on the WWE's website, they're definitely like missing some people because the new guys there with the authority of author of pain, they're not there for some reason, and there's others as well that aren't up there. But those also Eric Young, I would hope they would sign him and bring him up to Raw or SmackDown. That would be awesome, as he's wrestled there before. For the women, I'd like to see Alexa Bliss come up. I'd like to see Bayley come up. The NXT Women's Champion would be cool to come up. I think keep her down at NXT until she loses the championship and then loses the rematch or something maybe. Eva Marie, I think she's improved a lot, and I'd like to see her come back up to Raw or SmackDown. Probably put her on SmackDown because of the whole hair and whatnot. Um, I don't know. I feel like there's other women. I feel like for some reason I feel like there's people missing from the roster like that they have there. Billy Kay, I think didn't she just debut on SmackDown? Liv Morgan's awesome. Um, you know, there are a lot of awesome individuals down there. So it'd be interesting to see where people go. You know, there's for some reason I feel like there's more people in NXT than there are. I don't know. I feel like there should be like more people, but so those are the main people I want to see come up to WWE for Raw and SmackDown for the draft. Leave me a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. Hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed yet and you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video to support the channel, to support the video, to show people that you did like it. You know, thank you very much for watching. You all rock.